Today I am joined by Lide, Esther and Israel from the Shalom Chorale. This amazing group will be taking to the stage this Saturday for the Britain's Got Talent semi-finals. So thanks for joining us today on Premier Gospel.
Thank you. Thanks for having us too.
Of course. So can you start off by telling me about your choir name, Shalom Chorale? How did you decide on that name and what does it mean?
Oh, good. Well, Shalom Chorale was formed in 2018 by my husband and myself, who's not on this call anyway. But then the reason why we chose that name is because Shalom itself means peace. And one of the main things that we seek to do as a choir is to, bring peace to people whenever we sing, wherever we go, considering things that are happening around, there's so much bad news everywhere, and the gospel is actually the gospel of peace. So that's one of the reasons why we actually decided on that name, Shalom Chorale.
Amazing. So how did the group form and come together? Did you guys meet in church, I believe?
Yes, we met in church, and since then we met in church, and we've just been coming together for rehearsals, and then just growing together as a family, and yeah.
It's amazing. So why did you decide to enter Britain's Got Talent, and what does the competition mean to you personally as a group?
We decided to go on Britain's Got Talent because we thought it would be a very big platform for us to be able to share the gospel of salvation of Christ, which is what we're all about, and just to share the gospel of peace as well. And the competition means a lot to us because it's such a big platform for us to just be able to proclaim Jesus and to be able to continue to share the message and to continue to show the world what Christ is really about. So that's why we entered, and that's what it means to us. And it just means a lot to us that we're able to share our faith on a national platform and just get more people interested in gospel music as well.
Amazing. So can you tell me more about the entire Britain's Got Talent experience? What is it like to be on the show as a contestant?
Oh, wow. I mean, it's a privilege, first of all, like we said, to get this opportunity. I mean, there were over 1,000 auditions and then 200 live auditions, and then it came down to 40 acts to get through to the semifinals, and we were chosen as one of the semifinalists. So it's been a wonderful experience so far. It's also been challenging, considering what's been going on with the lockdown and everything, not being able to meet and rehearse as we normally would love to. But in spite of that, we've had to just try to find other means of rehearsing and doing the best that we can. And it's been a wonderful experience because, we've been able to do things that we didn't realize that we could do, even when we're apart from each other. So, and now we've got to, that stage where we're at the semifinals, where, it will be down to just 10 acts in the finals. And, it's just a wonderful experience so far. And, we're very grateful for that opportunity to share the gospel with the world.
So can you tell me more about what does your rehearsal and preparation look like in the middle of a pandemic?
Wow.
We usually have, so what we do is we'd usually meet on Zoom, and then we'd have to split up into breakout rooms, which isn't ideal, but we'd split up into breakout rooms according to our parts. So you'd have sopranos in one room, altos, tenors, and then we'd each have to sing individually on our own, sing the part. So you'd have to have learned the song before attending the rehearsal, and then sing your part on your own for each song, and then we just kind of critique each other and give each other pointers on where to be better and like how to just sing the song in its style. But yeah, we each have to sing the song individually, one at a time, in our breakout room.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
And then as soon as we got the go ahead from the government, obviously, to be able to do socially distanced rehearsals, then we had that, and just a few of them to be able to practice together eventually.
Oh wow. Very busy then, and very, very different than we could have all imagined, I guess.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to win the show? If you were able to win, how would it change all of your lives, personally and professionally?
I think for us, it would be a thing of like, I think winning is not essentially like the forefront. I think it's more of just spreading the news of Christ and spreading the love of love, spreading the news of hope. Is more of the forefront thing. I think that is mainly the essential thing. We're grateful for where we've come, and even for people to vote and take us to that next level will be that just, yes, even in the final, we're able to spread the news of God's love, of hope on that big platform. So yeah, I think that is more of the main thing for us. Yeah.
And so now getting more into gospel music per se, who are your musical influences and your favorite gospel artists?
Esther?
As a group, we have loads of different, because we draw strength from loads of different genres. I think that's something that Shalom Chorale really prides itself on. We don't stick to just one genre. We like to explore spirituals, classical music. We do loads of operatic sounds, and we also have the R&B type gospel, neo jazz as well. We do loads of different genres of music. As a group, I'd say we listen to a lot of spirituals. We listen to a lot of the kind of new sound from the Sunday service choir as well. Kirk Franklin, gospel classic.
Yeah.
Love Kirk.
Obviously, everyone loves Kirk Franklin.
Yeah. And yeah, we do hymns as well. We kind of do our own take on hymns. So loads of different hymn writers and songwriters. Handel as well, a bit of classical, but yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
So if you could collaborate with one gospel artist and then one mainstream chart, like top 40 artist, who would you pick and why?
Israel, I see you want to say something.
From the gospel industry, I would say, personally, I'm not for the whole choir, but I would say probably Kirk Franklin. I think he's amazing, and the work he has done with a lot of choirs is, yeah, he's amazing. So definitely Kirk. Mainstream artist, probably Stormzy, because he has done he's kind of done a little bit, touched into his gospel side a little bit with some of the songs he has released. So I would say Storms. I don't know, that's for me, but I don't know, maybe Esther or...
I agree with the mainstream Stormzy, because I feel like, especially since he's kind of touched into the gospel side a bit more, partnering with him, we could help him, explore that gospel sector a bit more. Yeah.
Definitely. I think that would be such an amazing collaboration. So we'll put it out into the world, and then if Stormzy sees this, he can get in touch with you, God willing. So the next question that I have for you is about Britain's Got Talent. So obviously it's such a huge platform. It's got a national and global audience. How would you like to use that platform and the opportunity? So you said that you wanted to just spread peace and to show God's love through music. So could you just tell me more about what that would mean to you to be able to share that on a larger platform?
So first of all, we have the opportunity to be in the semifinals, which is yet another chance to, sing about the gospel on mainstream TV. And then if we get to the finals as well, that would be another opportunity. And going on from Britain's Got Talent, hopefully in the future, we're looking to have tours around the country. That would be an opportunity to actually go into different cities and just have concerts and meet new people and just share the love of Christ with everyone. And yeah, that's what it looks like for us. Yeah.
That's amazing. And my final question for you is, what can we expect to see from your performance on Saturday? And how can people support you ahead of the show?
I'd say expect a lot of energy and expect to be lifted off of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And expect a refined sound as well. And how to support us. I think following our social media platforms, so we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. We're also on YouTube, so that's at Shalom Chorale, just for updates of our journey and just to see how we're doing and just like, yeah, just to get more information about what we're up to, following us on social media and also voting for us, because we're going to be in the semi-finals, so we need all the help we can get. And you can vote 5 times from one device, and you can have up to 6 devices, so that's essentially 30 votes. Just vote for Shalom Chorale. We need all the support that we can get, so yeah.
And that's on the BGT app, Britain's Got Talent app.
Mhm.
Okay, so people need to get their iPhones, their siblings' iPhones, their parents' iPhones, the iPads, everything.
Android.
And you can also call in
Yes.
if you don't have the app. There are some charges. I think charges may vary, but you can call in to vote as well as the app.
Okay, cool, awesome. And is there anything else that you want Premier Gospel listeners to know about you guys, or anything that you want to say?
I think we've covered mostly everything that would like, the listeners to know. But also would like to thank you for supporting us, for granting us this platform and opportunity to talk about Shalom Chorale on Premier Gospel. And we're just thankful for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We're all rooting for you at Premier Gospel. So
Thank you.
we wish you all the best with Saturday.